Hi, little crafters. Welcome to the Crafty Corner. My name is Miss Lisa for the Fayette County Public Library, and I have a craft for you today. It's almost springtime. Aren't we so excited that the snow is about behind us? Although we really never did get much this year. But the cold is about behind us, and it's time for spring and maybe spring showers and hopefully a rainbow or two. Today we are going to make this beautiful rainbow. So come into the library and pick up your packet. It's real easy to make, boys and girls, and you're going to need some glue stick, regular glue, and probably like a Sharpie, something to draw some little birds in the sky with. So in your packet, you're going to get some cotton balls. You're going to get 9 strips of paper. And with these 9 strips of paper, you're going to make loops. So I've already pre-made a bunch of loops, so you don't have to watch me making those. And you are going to get some blue cardstock. So the first thing you're going to want to do is to get your glue stick, and you're going to want to take these strips of paper, put a lot of glue, boys and girls, a lot of glue on one end, and then you're going to pick up your strip and you're going to roll it and stick that glue right there and then press. Each of these you're going to need to press for probably about 30 seconds. 15 to 30 seconds, because if you don't, then that glue will not adhere to the paper and they'll pop open. I had that happen on a couple of mine. Now, if you want to make it a little quicker, you could put a little piece of tape on there. I would suggest not stapling them, because then we're going to glue them to the paper, and putting a staple on there is probably not the best, not be too easy to glue it down. So once those are stuck and they don't pop open, let's do the pop test. Okay, I think they're good. Then we are going to want to design our rainbow. Now, rainbows do come in a particular pattern. There is something called Roy G. Viv that can help you put your colors in order. Roy is R-O-Y, so you start with red, orange, yellow. Okay, so that's the Roy. G is your green, and then you have Roy G. Biv, you've got your blue, and then your indigo, which is the darker blue, and then your purple. Now, I added 2 other colors just to make our rainbow a little bit bigger. Okay, so I've added pink, which is a light version of red, and I used a really light blue because we have that color construction paper, so that we have a big, beautiful rainbow. So you're going to want it in an arc. Okay, that's the name of the shape that the rainbow forms. And wherever you decide to put it on your paper, you're going to want to use the white glue so that the roll that you've made here will stick to the paper. And I would suggest that you glue it down wherever the seam is where we glued the strip of paper. So find where that seam is, and then take your white glue. And if it will come out of the bottle, we will glue it down. Yeah, so we're going to put some glue on here. Let me open this a little harder, a little wider. All right, so you see how much glue we put on there, and then just pat it down. Now you can flatten your circles a little if you want, or you can leave them really poofy. So wherever that seam is, put the glue and then lay it down. And we're going to go all the way around. So it might be a little tough. You can stick your fingers down in there, press it down a little bit. You don't want it sliding around too much once you've decided where your arc is going to be. And so, boys and girls, to spell the shape arc is A-R-C, not A-R-K. Like a big boat, like maybe you know the story of Noah's Ark. That's different than this. In fact, well, if you know the story of Noah's Ark, boys and girls, you know that there's actually a rainbow in that story. So that's sort of pretty cool. Play on words here. An ark after the ark. All right. I'm seeing here that if you flatten your this into an oval, it actually stays on the paper a little better than if it's all the way poofed up. So you decide how you want it to get done. And if you don't want your rainbow in rainbow color, in this order, go for it. This is art. You can do whatever you want. All right. So then we're going to end up with our purple, which happens to be my favorite color. So we'll put that over here. Okay. Let's poof that one up a little more. Then we're going to take our cotton balls, and you might not need all of this cotton, but we did give you plenty. If you stretch the cotton and pull it apart a little bit, we can have some two fluffy clouds here at the end of each part of the rainbow. You know that if you've studied St. Patrick's Day at all, and there's those fairy tales about a pot of gold being at the end of a rainbow. That might be fun. You could draw that in if you wanted to. You could do other things to your picture than just the rainbow. So, and then I've got a little marker here to draw these little shapes that sort of looks like birds. And that's all I've got for you. That's how you're going to make a rainbow. All right, I'm going to flatten it all down just a little bit. Put my finger back through the middle so that when I pick it up, it doesn't slide. Oh, see, that one was slidey. All right, boys and girls, this is our project for this week. Come on into the library and pick up your little rainbow packet. Thank you so much for watching the Crafty Corner. I'm Miss Lisa. I'll see you again next week for another awesome craft. Bye now.